All right, the first thing you're going to do is read through the problem. When you're done reading through the actually, the first thing you're going to do is hit pause. Then you're going to read through the problem, try the problem on your own, and then when you're done trying the problem, go ahead and hit play again. Now that you have paused it and went through the problem on your own, you need to recognize that we have the expression L is E times 2/3 to the n power. We need to figure out what L is. L is the length of 27 centimeters. N is the time or the number of years or the number of segments in this problem. It's going to happen 3 times. So L is 27, and we're going to multiply that by 2/3 to some power. In this case, it is 3. So this is going to be 27 times 2/3 times 2/3 times 2/3. And when you get done multiplying that out, your answer is 8. Check and see if you have the right answer, and then move on to the next problem. Okay, go ahead and hit pause, try the problem, read through it, and then hit play. Again, you have 20 times some value squared plus 5 times A times B. What you need to do is substitute the values into your expression. In this problem, x is the square. It is the side length of 2 feet. So it is going to be 2 squared. And then 5 is times A and B. Well, A and B are 10 and 4. So you substitute the 10 and the 4. Now you have to go through the problem using order of operations. Order of operations says I do my exponent first. So this is going to be 20 times 2 squared is 4 plus 5 times 10 times 4. 20 times 4 is 80 plus, and then 5 times 10 times 4 is 200. If you don't trust me, try it on a calculator. So you get an answer of 280. Check your answer, see if you got it right, and then move on. Read through the question, pause it, try it on your own, and then hit play. So after you pause, hopefully you recognize that we have x cubed, and that's the number of lights in the cube. We have 8 lights, side lengths on the cube, so we're going to have some number cubed. That number is going to be the 8. But notice it also says we need 10 more lights. So add 10. When you multiply 8 to the 3rd power, that is 8 times 8 times 8, and then add 10. 8 times 8 is 64. 64 times 8 is 512. So you get 512 plus 10 is 522. You're going to have 522 lights. Double check the 512 because I did that in my head. You have a calculator. Let's move on. Again, pause, read through the problem, try it on your own, and then hit play to see if you have it right. A is equal to 6s squared, so we're going to go 6 times s squared. You need to know that s is 3 halves, so we're going to substitute the 3 halves in for s. So that's going to be 6 times 3 halves times 3 halves. When you multiply that out, you're going to get 54 fourths, not on your calculator because it will already reduce it for you, which is 27 halves. You could put in 27 halves, or on your calculator, you would have had 13 and 1/2. You can put in either answer for Khan Academy. It'll count both of them correct. Moving on. In this problem, again, you're going to hit pause. You're going to read through it. You're going to try it on your own. And then check by hitting play. In the problem, we have S, some value. I'm going to do that. And you're going to multiply that times 1.07 to some power. You have to understand that the 10,000 is the $10,000 that we initially invested, and that is S. So you're going to go 10,000 times 1.07, and the N in the problem is 4. It's for the 4 number of years. So you're going to multiply 10,000 times 1.07 times 1.07 times 1.07 times 1.07. You're probably going to have to use a calculator. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to multiply this in my head. So when we multiply it in our head, we get an answer of 13. Let me see here. Carry the 1, subtract, do some other stuff. We get 107. It says in the problem to round to the nearest cent, so make sure you round it and you'll get 96. Now again, you'll have to double check that on your calculator. I did it in my head. So we get $13,107.96. Let's go on to the next question. Again, read through the question. Hopefully you have the pattern, because I do these on all of my videos. Not really all of them, but a lot of them. Pause. Read through the question. Do the question. Get an answer. Then go back and hit play. Check to see if you have it right. 4x squared, so that's going to be 4, times some value squared. That value in this problem is going to be 5. So it is 4 times 5 squared. That is 4 times 25. That is 100. So your answer in this problem would be 100. Go on to the next problem. Oh, we're done. All right. Good luck.